Wow, ladies, how do we know when the men in our lives, young, old, or middle-aged, are truly sorry for the hurt they've caused us? Well, on today's He Said, She Said, let's look at some possible signs suggested by, why is God chuckling, Yaza.Africa, and see if we agree with them.
You know, I've said on this show before that I live my life, I try to be as happy as I possibly can without hurting anyone. I also went on to say whether we like it or not, we end up hurting people, whether deliberately or not. Inadvertently. You say something, you do something that you never know it was going to bother them and stuff like that. But personally, I have absolutely no issue in saying I'm sorry. I didn't know that would bother you. I didn't know it hurt you. I don't justify things. In other words, if you tell me we are together, you say you don't like this jacket, I'm not going to wear it again around you. I'm not going to tell you, say, but this...
Am I a jacket?
Yeah, and how much money I pay for my jacket, why you don't like it? If you genuinely, or if I genuinely think you genuinely don't like it, I'm just not going to wear it around you. So I'm not going to justify and say, no, man, I mean, you're supposed to like it. No. Right. So I have absolutely no issue. I do have an issue sometimes when I don't think I am actually wrong and somebody want me to apologize. No, there I have an issue. Right. So if I say something to you and you say, no, sir, I said, but dear, I never do nothing wrong a while ago. I don't know how you feel about that, but I have an issue with that when people want me to apologize when I genuinely don't think I did anything wrong.
No, well, so I'll apologize even in circumstances where I don't think I'm wrong, but I will apologize because you feel hurt.
Yep.
My intention was not to hurt you.
Right.
You understand?
Yep.
So I will apologize for you feeling hurt.
Yeah.
I will not apologize for what I said or did if I feel justified in doing so. You understand?
Well, that is good because this say you know you're with a good man when he realizes he's hurt you, feels bad about it and tries to make things right.
Yes.
Which is what you just said. So that's amazing. If you're wondering if he regrets his actions, they say here are 5 sure things he knows he hurt you and he's sorry. First one is he apologizes.
Right, but the apology, very important, sincere and heartfelt.
Yep.
So it's not a matter of, you say, all right then, sorry.
Yeah, true, you're vexed. All right, me sorry.
You're vexed, sorry.
But me not really sorry.
Yeah,
me just sorry. Me just want to done the argument and move on.
But that's so subjective too, because you can't always determine if my apology is heartfelt and sincere.
Yes, God, me can determine.
No.
If you brush me off.
In the instance where you just mentioned a while ago, all right, yeah, me sorry, move on.
Yeah.
No, clearly it's not heartfelt.
Right.
But I could still say to you, I'm sorry. I did not mean to make you upset. And still, I'm talking from experience now. And the response, amen, I mean it. But outside of that, right?
Yeah.
Even if you mean it, sometimes they go, you just have said that.
Yeah.
Because you always talk so nice. You just have said
it's
that.
on there.
By the way, they say in some cultures, men are brought up to believe that apologizing to a woman makes them weak or less of a man. Well, who's who write that rubbish?
Wow.
Well, I suspect some men might, some men might genuinely feel so, but...
I guess in some cultures, I'd like to know which.
Some are not good here.
Well, I mean, I accept people's culture, and I don't play around with their culture, but to me, that kind of don't make any sense.
2, he's willing to talk about what happened. Yes. But though I will say, though, ladies, if you know when we don't talk.
No, hold on. So
me we get
like all 1 year later, if we still talk about the same something, we are push it less.
Can we change this one?
He's
willing to be lectured?
Yeah, me we get licks for that. No, I am willing to take licks for that because if I'm genuinely sorry and I tell you say I'm sorry, I don't know if I must sit down and we talk about it for 2 days after that. So I will take licks for that. But if I do something wrong or if you think I did something wrong, I have no problem saying I am sorry and I will just move on from then. But I'm not going to say I'm sorry Monday and Tuesday I come back and you say, oh, I go on. And I say, but I say I'm sorry already and then next week I come back and say, yes, we do that. No, I have an issue with that.
Depends on the nature of the thing because you might genuinely be sorry, but then if you don't understand the root of why it's a problem, then you run the risk of doing it again.
Or the legacy of the wrong that you've done, because you could do something now that has a knock-on effect.
Yeah.
So hold on. So I don't acknowledge that I'm wrong. I accept that I'm wrong. It is heartfelt, and I still must talk about it for 6 months.
So I'm going to give you, not 6 months, but I'll give you an example. All right, we live in the same house. You're paying mortgage, I'm paying light bill.
Yeah.
You never pay the mortgage.
Yeah.
It may be that at work, you not get the same pay where you normally get, or you have another expense. You not pay the mortgage this month. I say, never, you not pay the mortgage, and you say, really sorry about that. I shouldn't have put you in that position. Next month, we're going to be in the same position. So if we not sit down and talk about it and you say, I never paid this month in a daily, and next month, and we work it out, I'm going to say, all right, you will take the light bill then.
I hear you. I hear you.
So that it don't happen
Yeah,
again.
but I hear you. But if again, you come to me and say, Bridget, and I said, Daily, I'm really sorry. Hopefully it won't happen again. Then you will keep cussing me after that?
So like I
but
say,
if next month the mortgage not pay, then I'm going to say, but hey, brother, we're going to live. Yes.
case in point, my brother. You see what I'm talking
No,
about?
but if next month it don't pay, it's going to be a problem.
He's willing to be lectured. Let's move on.
The next one said,
talk about
the
it.
next one said he makes an effort to make things right. If he's willing to change his actions and habits for you, then it means that he cares deeply about you and is afraid of losing you.
Action speak louder.
He avoids doing what he did to hurt you, and he makes an effort to be a better person. Yeah, I can live with that. I don't like the word change, but I can live with that.
Adjust. You like adjust?
I don't. When I say I don't like the word change, well, I am 114 years old. I don't know if I'm going to change. I can tweak my behavior if I know that you don't like it.
Right.
You know, but if I used to drink a bottle of wine every other night or something like that, and after, you know, I might go down to half a bottle of wine, but I don't know if I'm going to say, Dale, I don't like it, so me done with that.
Yeah.
Me don't know if I can promise you that. But I am willing to try to make it work for us.
Yeah, but doesn't that depend on the type of wrong?
Right.
You understand
That's what I said. That's what I said. No, I'm willing to make it work. You know, that's what, in my opinion, that's what relationships are about. You know, and this is not a man thing, in my opinion. You know,
Right.
Are you invested enough to make it work?
Of course, I am going to try to make it work. But you can do something to that. You can look at me and say, Bridget, sorry about that. I mean, that, you know, so I don't think this is a man thing. We make mistakes. We don't make mistakes.
You see why we have to talk about it?
Yeah.
You see why we have to talk about it?
The next thing is nicer than usual.
Yeah.
But when you vex with me, you're not going to buy me no shoes and all kind of things. So does he buy you random gifts? Does he offer to help you with?
Because I'm sorry, nicer than usual.
Yeah, but remember the topic, you know. So it's signs that he's really sorry.
I'm not.
We can knock on the next week.
But me always nice. Me not go nicer than usual.
That's a domestic violence red flag.
What is that?
What that?
Me lick it down today and tomorrow make say, oh, I'm so sorry. Here are some roses. Here are some this. Here, you're nicer than usual.
Oh gosh, no, that's a stretch.
That's a no, I'm just saying in some instances, it's not an indication of being sorry.
Actually, that makes sense. Actually, that makes sense.
It's a domestic violence red flag.
I accept that. Because so I just kind of thump you and then I buy you a rose and thump you again next year and buy you 2 roses. No, I accept that. I accept that. Galacticos don't accept that.
No, because for me, it's a bit of a red flag, yes. Domestic violence red flag, that's where the stretch is.
No, I don't mean that you're a domestic violence person. I'm just saying the nicer than usual shouldn't just be a card.
Should be a red. It's a red flag. Absolutely, it's a red flag.
The last one says, I'm jumping in because we're running out of time. He checks up on you. It's normal for couples to check in on each other on a regular basis, but if his conscience is clouded by guilt for his actions and he requires reassurance that you're okay, he will probably call you or text you several times a day just to know how you're doing.
Me not like that one.
No, that's what I said. No.
It's akin to the previous one.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Listen, if he's a nice guy, he's going to treat you nice.
Yeah.
All the time. If
Period.
you're checking on him, I'm going to check on you all the time.
Period.
But not today, every minute you call me. Yeah, all right. And then by next week, I say, never.
Oh, you know,
you run out of credit, I'm not hearing from you. No, I said that.
Well, it's the same thing me say about Valentine's Day, you know. Me love every single day of the year. Me don't see why I must wait to Valentine's Day for put on red and white. And
I agree.
Say me love
Give me a gift every day, darling.
And vice versa.
Every day I stretch it still, but every day I stretch it. All right. Okay, so that's it for We Said.
Yes.
She said.
Yes.
Every day I stretch it.